All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we have the Zelda 2 100% All Keys Tournament Finals here between TGH and riiyak. With me on commentary today, we have Unos and Highlander. How are you both doing?
Morning.
Fantastic. Having a great morning here.
Everything seems to be going pretty good today. Give us a nice final round of the All Keys annual tournament.
Yeah, a surprising pairing here in the finals, right?
A newer runner and riiyak. riiyyak's been at it for a few years now, but TGH only picked it up midway through this year, and I believe he's third place right now.
Yes, is that true? Or fourth, third or fourth? Let me check.
I'd have to look at
it. He bopped JN, didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, he did. By 1 second, yeah. Yeah, the Club 74 used to be a very small place, but Light did it 3 months ago, Tej did it a month ago.
It's fairly impressive. There's more and more reaching the threshold too. Oh, and they're off. We're gonna go to everybody's favorite room.
Yep. Looking for a very tight frame window here to get a 50 bag to set them off right for their experience routing.
I'm really hoping for both runners to have the same attack level no matter what the chips lay out here.
One P-bag, one not, but that doesn't guarantee anything. The last match I called between Light and riiyak, that thing was crazy. I think one person got their bag and one didn't, and then neither ended up getting attacked for. Yeah, because Light got the bag and then got double jarred, I think.
That's not a great feeling.
No. So it can still happen. Like, Tej could still get double jarred, or riiyak could get double bagged and catch up.
Runner on the same frame right now. It's actually one of the fastest patterns you're going to get to. They both get double. If they both go for reverse bubble here, they're into the fastest entry time. Both are killing the riiyak.
Wow.
The same reason.
Yep, same.
Oh, this is fantastic.
They're having the exact same patterns, right?
Yes. So right now they can both get a back spawn, which means they're going to walk straight to Palace 1 without stopping.
And that also means that really the restream is desynced by about 0.2 of a second, maybe. Because they're on the same frame.
You can set your watch to the run now into the Palace 1 entry.
Yep, that's what they do with the atomic clock. They set it to Z2 Speedrun.
I knew it had to be special in some way. Now both with the riiyak kill, which is going to let them have an easier time with their experience.
Yeah, without the riiyak kill, you have to kill like
bots.
7 bots worth of experience.
Yeah. As long as you kill the louder and propagate. If you don't kill him, you got to kill 2 more guys.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They're gross. There are a few easier ones, which sort of makes it a toss-up, but it's easier to lose your beam by trying to kill bots too, so it's really just runner's preference at that.
Yeah, I think it's a good call to go for that Korea. So yeah, for additional PB context, Club 74 riiyak is in 6th place with a PB of 1:15.04. So just 16 seconds behind TGH's PB.
It's not bad at all. At that level of
That's a
time
really
frame
solid
in this
time.
game, it's you're looking at an encounter or an encounter and a half separating the two runners.
Yeah, the way I look at it, the TGH's PB and riiyak's PB aren't really different. I mean, 16 seconds apart, but to me, it's really, you don't know where those 16 seconds were.
No, and there's enough little nuances in the game, such as Dark Link or anything like that, or just the Final Palace that could desync that kind of a discrepancy.
Right, so I'd say they're equal runners.
Oh, me too. It was really cool upstairs. They both went for the reverse key grab. TGH getting the grab. So that riiyak behind just by a little bit because he had to turn back around and grab that key. Actually had no stop upstairs hallway, which is really cool.
This is funny to watch. Oh, different RNG from the bots, favoring Teach a little bit.
Ooh, riiyak taking a bop. Really gross about Palace 1 bots in general is they take 1 bar of health away, whether you're at like 1 or life 2. It makes Palace 1 pretty hard, especially when you're first starting the game. It doesn't feel like much after you get used to it, but it's so easy to die in the first Palace of this game.
Yeah, it is. I have to say that it's kind of it's like training with ankle weights on.
Yeah.
It makes the next long section, like all the way up to P4, P5, P6, not really feel that bad because none of it's really harder than P1.
Oh, you can start to grind levels a little bit more after that too if you're doing a casual run. You can learn in this game. There's a nice fairy off to the right, and I don't think I've seen it grab this tournament. Oh, TGH getting the P-bag, so that guarantees his attack level.
riiyak still in it.
Oh, P-bag. Oh, Jar. So he searched for the drop right there, knowing where the 50 bag chance was going to be, and if he had grabbed the bag there in a 1 in 8 shot, he would have had his attack level too. Which would have been pretty cool.
Yep, still has a 50% chance here to get the target XP.
TGH, still a little pause going on. Gets the Chewy skip.
riiyak needs a Chewy to advance the drop counter.
Last 200 chances here.
Alright,
This
come on, P-bag.
kill. Yes!
Yeah!
Oh, we get 2 attack levels. So the Chewy skip's only going to cost about 2.5 seconds. It's nothing major at all. Here's some slow times here.
Attack 4 race. None of the shenanigans where the runners are struggling to even get attack 6 out of P2.
Oh, and forgetting to kill bubbles.
Oh man.
That wasn't cool. Thanks for that twisting that knife there, Eunice.
I missed, I don't know what.
I had not enough XP going into Helmet Head and had to turn around and go back and kill a bubble. Thinking I was free and clear. I got 3 bag drops and was like, alright, I'm safe. Nope.
Wow, I would have done the same. I wouldn't have realized either. Tink. Tink.
Takes for days.
Tinking off the right shin of Link. Oh, another tink off the right shin. You can't mess with him. He's got the guards.
So that Grievous is an absolute jerk, and it's not a huge loss except for your beams. My God, when he hits you and he gets what known as B&J end, it's just a gross feeling being knocked off that platform.
Yeah. Confirm.
Disgusted of the game. That first Zelda game coming up here on TG's screen, we're getting jump. With that, he can get very high.
Very. Speaking of getting very high, I've got some herb in my mailbox, maybe, from Joshy D. It's tea. Joshy D, a fan of Zelda 2, great contributor, sent me some tea.
You know what kind it is? There's a surprise in the bag.
Oh, no, he told me, and I already forgot the name of it. It's something I never had before. Pure?
Oh, it's kind of okay.
Pure?
Is it
Pure?
regional tea?
Let me look it up.
Ooh, riiyak taking a bunch of bops in this cave. Losing beams and just getting the crap kicked out of them. Make the walk a little more sketchy with some small encounters. Taking life right away. You know if he was the type of person to set that blue jar on the tree or not.
That's an easy walk.
Nice.
See what riiyak
It
gets
broke
here.
right away. Riiyak in the
Berries.
back spawn. Oh, a jerk. It's a large encounter too.
Handles it.
Oh.
Good try though.
Ooh, riiyak might only get away with. Okay, this is good. It sucks
Yeah.
getting third, but it's better than an encounter there. It's a fairy spawn.
Yeah, I think
I'm surprised they didn't go with the beam refill though off of it.
Yeah, for the bridge coming up here. Yep.
Bridge and the
might
bots
think
going
twice
into
about
Death Mountain.
Yeah. Might.
Oh, the
Tink,
tanks.
Tink. Oh.
Oh.
There. Okay, so the tea is called pu'er tea, and apparently it's a fermented tea. That's all I know.
Oh, nice. Should do a tea tasting stream.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna let Joshy see if he has any recommendations for like how long to steep it. It's like loose tea. I've got a loose tea strainer.
Oh, nice. Please tell me it's shaped like something like.
No, it's just a ball.
Just. Many things are globe shaped. It's a fantastic shape. Earth not being one of them. Dun, dun, dun. So, you like towns?
What? Oh, now okay. riiyak's taking a refill now. Yeah, we got towns. All right, we got some Death Mountain here. Let's see some.
I'm just wondering why I didn't take it off the magic though. Take that refill and have full everything in that first room. Dang, Teach taking a hit off the first bot.
It doesn't seem like a particularly forced error either. Just slight misplay, I think. Got the nice, did the first beam right, nice early beam, but then the second attack was not Not in a great spot.
Ooh. Yeah, taking him too.
Okay, Magic 2.
He's playing it smart and just barreling through that room as quick as he can.
Getting the forward boost, killing a bat so he doesn't despawn the Dyra. 200 bag.
That's a pretty cool kill off that egg. Safety duck on riiyak screen. Oh, we didn't try for the Octorok kill.
May have missed the back press.
Yeah, just take one hit. Yeah, that last Octorok too, it's kind of nice to just jump and not try to get it at times. Nice double hit on that for you. Oh, that was a cool little pause strat. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that on TGH's screen. To let the 8 go over top of him and then go forward. That was really neat. Yeah, Jess, I usually see people go for the double hit on the eggs who just boost through one. But I like that. Alright, Teach with the Jer on his second. Full life going in, full magic. Created a bit of a gap on riiyak here with the encounter going to Bagoo and extra hits on riiaks.
About 24-second gap.
riiyak with the first P bag. Let's see if he gets a second or not. He'll get it in the hammer cave though. Teach the different drop counts, letting him get the extra drop on the mountain. Nice back beam by riiyak.
Gets, yes, nice beams there, getting rid of all the magnets.
Bag drop. It's 2 for Tej. Yeah, that's a spicy hammer time on TGH's screen.
Yeah, that's very good. He's having a great run so far. Jar drop for riiyak. Not problematic, but might cost little bits of time down the road.
Yeah, having to kill an extra enemy or two in house too. But it's not going to hurt him for his overall health in the run.
Yeah.
Yeah, riiyak, everybody's sub 16. Team 46 is, it's going to be a tight race going through. There's just so much to this run, time-wise.
Yeah, and compared to riiyak's PBs, he's been peeling little bits of time off to get back toward even.
He's recovered from every hit he's taken extremely well, not taking more than one in a room. Sometimes he can take the first hit and throw off your rhythm enough to get banged up pretty bad, but he's only been taking the singles. Taking all the damage mitigation to keep your Link moving forward.
Pause there, going for the full cross over to the next cave. There he goes.
Nice back spawn. This run's extremely fluid.
Or
So it
double
makes
hits.
it so appealing once you get used to it. Double hits are extremely fun to do.
Yeah, so the benefit of the double hits, for those who aren't initiated into Zelda 2, is that every time you hit an enemy that an enemy isn't killed by that hit, you kind of get a momentum reset a little bit. And so if you're able to double hit, a double hit's when you chain two hits really close together so that you don't regain momentum just to lose it again between hits. So you get an extra hit, you mitigate some momentum loss. and shave little bits of time.
It's negligible in all keys, but
It's not a big deal, but it's fun.
it's so much fun.
And
It's really why people keep running the game. Is those little tiny things like that make the run extremely pleasurable.
yeah, so here you don't necessarily need to do a double hit. If the second part of a double hit's going to kill the enemy, you're not really saving time because you're not going to save a momentum knockback on that chain hit. But sometimes the quick succession. Here we go. See, riiyak wants to get the double hit on the first 2 hits, which is a little bit more difficult than here with these.
You
Where he's
get the
doing
timing
1,
jumping
2, 1.
really well.
Yeah, you got to do like a neutral jump and get in close. So it's a little bit risky.
Then you can pick up your momentum, jump through them with the rise and crouch. So rise and crouch has a few benefits. Run them. It's how you bring Link right off the ground again after the second part of the double hit. So you are doing 2 normal hits, I guess, but you can't do them both within a certain amount of time within each other. So that amount of time for the hitbox, first hit and the next time you can slash, is too close to Link hitting the ground. So it's sort of like doing a jumping double hit. You can do one on the way up, and right after the apex of the jump, you can do another one.
Yeah, the thing about what Highlander was saying is you have like a interval between when you can swing again. That's because your previous swing, you're stuck in that animation. But when you land or you jump, you reset the animation. So by doing a swing as you're landing, and then doing another swing as you're jumping, you've reset the previous swing. That's why you can do a double hit like that way. You can certainly swing a few times in a jump, and if you have jump on, you can swing several times in a jump, but where's your swing going to be? That's the thing about that.
Justin just pointed out too, both runners got a completely clean lock all the way back to Fairytown, which is extremely astronomical chances of not happening.
Yeah, riiyak stayed in the swamp a little longer. Swerved to the right in the swamp and walked slowly a little longer to avoid that encounter. I didn't see how TGH had to do it, but yeah. Every extra step you take on swamp costs you a quarter second. But avoiding an encounter is worth it if you have to take all the steps on the swamp.
Runners run a really sick pace right now.
Oh. Peach gets the path encounter there. Was trying to set up for a free walk here to the Heart Cave, but of course it's not going to be a problem anyway. Just a couple seconds off.
Just one of those types of things that it'll work for you 90% of the time, and then the game will that punch you.
We're going to see riiyak try the same thing here.
Taking a step up and then heading left. And upstairs. Should get through.
riiyak peeling off little bits of time here. Was probably 24 seconds behind heading into the Hammer Cave now, less than that, I think. So here we are, we're at the swamp part. Will Teach take a purpose encounter? Yes. Alright, then up. No luck there. Let's see what riiyak gets. Teach is going to possibly take another one on the way in there, but riiyak's got an interesting setup here. riiyak is not going to need to re-step here. Oh, no, okay. Oh, this is working out for riiyak. Gonna step there, gonna get all the way, so probably just caught up another 9 seconds in that swamp section. Nice clean kill there for Teach. This room, the way this room's the strats have changed for it are really funny. Like those 2 hits before getting the key, and then 1 more on the way back.
Oh, I love that.
There's many ways to do it. You used to see people go just over the top, get the key, and then do the 3 hits on the way back, or...
That's how I still do it. I never bothered with this one, but this way looks so clean. No idea what the time difference even is.
Oh, nice beam from riiyak. The beam hits both bots, and they're on different steps of that pyramid thingy. Oh yeah, I know that. Just is right. Gray. Hit from for Tej from the blue iron or Stalfos. Gonna lose the beam going into one of the best rooms in the game. riiyak's hanging on to it. riiyak down to only 10 seconds behind. Maybe 10 and a quarter. Made up some decent time there since the Hammer Cave. Alright, this room's the best. Oh, no, nope. Not going up in that. Oh, no! Saves it with Fairy, and that's not gonna... That's fine. There's a magic refill coming right up. But riiyak is just made up another 5 seconds or more. Having a clean room. Red jar. Still gonna have attack 5 for the Moa elevator though. Wow, riiyak's within 2 seconds. Oh, that rock. I'm not sure what splits Tej is running against right now. Of course, you can't see that. Tej is running against splits with a final time of 1:16.24. 50 seconds ahead at the ferry. I'm thinking that that's gonna fall off heading into the next split, which is the end of this palace. And oh no, riiyak just got hosed. What the?
I hadn't seen that happen, and
What the?
had no magic for Fairy.
No, why not?
Didn't see if he grabbed the jar or not. He must not have grabbed the jar.
Oh man. Ooh. Well, Tej gets the elevator kill and a red jar, leaving it there. Yeah.
Oh, did he cast jump, did he? Oh, that's why.
Oh no, well, yeah. That's something. Just as riiyak was about to close it all, terrible RNG. Look at it again. Nice try. He's got a glove though.
I'll be back in a couple minutes. My thing's spazzing out. Screen.
Alright, let's see if riiyak gets this Moa kill. Yeah. Tej will be using the 613 out of here strat to use them, get a free magic refill in Palace 3. Nice strat to make sure that you have magic in the first part of the palace. Ooh, almost goes underneath. TGH does need that kill to get over the XP hump. There it is. Into the helmet head fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice fight. That's a really tricky spot that reacts in, trying to do a rising crouch while standing on bricks. If you press down when you jump, you're just going to down stab the bricks that you're jumping off of and make a hole for yourself and instantly fall down. The game's physics are terribly interesting. You should play this game if you haven't. And you really got to get to the point where you've got the glove and down stab, and that's where the feel of this game is really remarkable. riiyak's fight, maybe even better than TG's, although they both had such good fights, I can't really tell the difference. Oh, TG's not get a clean walk to Raru, but it's only a path encounter. Alright, TG's got to do some errands here. And see riiyak's Swamp Walk. riiyak was just trying to set up for the quick level up here. Walking out, 2894 on the ticker, leaving that path encounter. I don't think that's going to do it. Oh, it did do it. Nice. Instant level uptake. Wow. That is a really cool strat. It's not even risky. 2894 is a mile in terms of for a speedrunner. That's not even close to risky. Risky is like 20 XP off, 10 XP off, be like 2994. That was like a frame off from wrecking yourself. Each doing a little extra step there to set up for this slink. Down and through, free, skipping encounters on the step encounter cycle. Free walk to the tomb and free walk to the fairy cave. And use the fairy magic to get through the cave. The refill from Magic 2 is going to take care of that without having to worry about whether, the statue in the front drops a jar. riiyak is setting up for the slink. Nice. Doing the extra step here instead of right after town like Teach did. Free walk to the tomb. There it is. There's the magic level up. And skipping this kill. So, I was mentioning Teach's average splits. Funny thing is that Teach only lost 4 seconds against his average split, which says to us that he often has things go on, not great in the P2 split, which is not surprising. There's a lot happening there. There's a lot of encounters that you can run into on the overworld. P2 is a place where you can sneakily lose 30 seconds VHT. What's up, Karate? No, you will not get fined today. We'll punch your time card. Yeah, my experience running all keys, which is, I have not run it very often in the last couple of years. Tons of time on the table for, me having a 78 in this category. But it is so easy still to just come out of a segment losing 20 seconds, and it's very frustrating. Tej does not care about that P-bag. Alright, gonna ferry the raft, it looks like, after killing the arrow. All right, 5-hit jackhammer. Take magic 3 to refill it right away. Probably queue up jump next, and 32.56 at the raft. A's back.
I'm back.
All right, great. Woo! Aggressive bots. Remorning.
Everything's playing now. It started to stop playing and everything was skipping. It was a giant slideshow.
Oh, bummer. Well, riiyak, who had moved into just 2 seconds behind TGH, is now 36 seconds behind again.
That
Did
was
a lot
the
of work.
block room, right?
Say what? Yeah, the block.
I mean, block room, yeah.
Yeah, mostly the block room. That block room is a killer. It's hard to say for sure if riiyyak's doing risky strats to make up time or just doing strats because they're fun to try to pull off. That's how you do all keys, how you motivate yourself. I think if you really wanted to get your best time in this category, you would never do anything risky. You never try to save frames here or there. You just
No, and it's bad when you start trying to do that because you just take so many hits and you blow a run really quick.
No, so I would say that the motivation for players to do risky strats, yeah, that's sick, is just for fun.
In a race, I could see trying to do everything risky to actually save time too. When you're talking the finals of a tournament, it's going to take everything to catch up if the other person plays 100% safe at this point.
Oh, nice pause buffering, slink through that mess. All right, riiyak set up for a corner kill, it looks like.
Yeah.
Not gonna wait for him to get back in the corner to finish it off.
It can be just as quick that way too.
Yeah. The corner is not slow necessarily. It's reliable.
The only thing that happens is Revo tends to walk left or right on you, and it can eat up a bit of time.
Yeah, if what we saw there is where Rebo moved right, that's preferable to having it kind of stall out in a spot where you can't hit it and you can't get off of it. At least if you can get off of riding him. All right, TGH in the Baru Cave without an encounter. That's good. Yeah, if you can get him at least back off you, then you can fight him straight up. Like
exactly, and it doesn't lose any time really. It is easier to get him off in the corner. Trying to get it in the middle of the room, you miss a hit, and then you're jumping back and forth over him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 4 hits per phase at attack 6.
He's getting right into the kidnap kids area with another encounter. That's excellent. riiyak can pull off the same.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Needed some very precise read there to try to get around that. There's a bit of a... Oh, again.
They both move straight up.
Yeah, and that really... I don't think that was a random walk. I think that riiyak was just a hair early moving onto those tiles. That seems like what it was to me. Which is just a very precise thing where if you're like a couple seconds or frames later, they'll move a different direction. Yeah. Fairy. It's gonna make it to the desert tile though, at least. Woo! Barely.
Oh my god.
Teach putting the hold there to get that set up nicely and
Chasing
through.
down though.
See the rep stabs? 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of.
They're fancy stabs. The old one too. Impressed? He just didn't do the old faithful and try to stab before walking to town too for no reason. That's probably a smart move.
Rooftop swag. The stabs that we're now seeing the runners doing, leaving these encounters, and a similar thing's happened in the counter react scene where he picks up the 1-up. By waiting a little bit longer, it sets up a frame rule in the overworld where the monsters move, the little blobs and whatever, they move reliably, they move predictably. And they'll come straight toward Link, and you get the encounter skip faster that way. Rather than leaving the encounter faster, and they'll random walk on you and disappear without giving you any chance. That's what React's doing right now.
Stabs were a real quality of life enhancement for the game here.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, you know, every 64 or 256 frames, the monsters on the overworld, the random encounters, they'll just decide, oh, I don't care anymore, and they'll just go any way they want. Like, screw this, I hate working for Ganon.
Oh, react with a nice color shift on Link.
Beautiful. Refilling life.
Juke in the bunch. You're gonna see more of those stabs now when Teach leaves this room. Do the same thing, but the opposite direction. But yeah, RNG actually resets too when you finish grabbing the spell, so.
Mow.
Mow.
Just another way of buffering some time to get the reliable encounters. Here we go. 4 stabs. It's what we call it, like 3 2/3 of a stab.
2/3 sounds pretty good. Crunch stab isn't. It feels a whole lot faster, but it's really not that big. Teach with the big setup from the far back. You know, another back spawn.
A workable spawn. Where's that next spawn? Teach is waiting for it. Gets caught. Where is that spawn? One more step. It was actually 2 different. This is the step spawn and the time spawn.
Nice. He gets through with only the 1. Nice walk for Teach. Half tile spawn. Just the same, the one that walked into him.
Mow. Mountain. The back spawn for Riiyak, and game's trying to be a jerk.
That's it. Two in a row. Let's see if it continues to the maze for him.
Yep, this is the tough part.
React with the same fairback setup.
Nice back spawn. Nice. The left encounter went away from him for 1 step.
The exact same encounter went up on him.
Alright, there. Back spawn, and 1 more step. Oh, he could have made it to the desert and given himself more space for the next encounter, but decided to go right.
Yeah, getting hammered by the overworld from Palace 3 exit on. Unfortunate.
Oh, Teach executing that down stab jump in the right spot so it doesn't get doesn't ride the Stalfos up into the above gap.
Late tiny jumps and often go right through them. React going with the fairy across the screen. Not taking any chances to get slowed down.
Teach going with the block breaking strat.
I've never seen anybody really do that.
It's a perfectly good strat. You know, it's funny that you don't see more of that out of newer runners or anything. Like, people are jumping, using the jump spell, or, you know, or doing a jumpless, which is like near pixel perfect.
it's so rewarding to do them.
Yeah, I know. That's what I do because I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot and I've got to do it. But breaking the blocks is perfectly reliable. It barely loses any time in the grand scheme of the run.
And you're saving your magic. For a
Yeah.
newer runner, that's like huge.
Right. Yeah, because you might want those extra casts for life so you don't die in an unplanned way.
You're not doing death abuse at that point, so.
Yeah, and TGH is doing that to avoid, in an optimal run, you death abuse there in order to save a few seconds, but in the races you'll see a lot. And here riiyak's doing the jumpless.
Oh.
And it's not worth it, is it? Not always, not when that happens.
Oh, dang.
That hurts. That's a big time loss. And that's what we're talking about, is it... yeah. This is a common thing in speedrunning where very easy, safe strats are overlooked and not promoted amongst the general like knowledge base for the whole community.
Because the easy go-to answer is always just to cast jump. There's so many safe strats. It's like we were talking with double hits earlier. You can walk up and crouch stab every Dyra in that mountain and not lose hardly any time at all.
Yep.
It's not a big difference. And you're not going to take a hit. TGH with a Wizrobe bot though. Phasing jerks.
I'd argue that Genie problem that another strategy for riiyak is to play clean, and maybe TGH makes, bad things happen to TGH, or TGH makes mistakes, because these strats that riiyak's using are really, they're not capable of making up the gap on their own.
It's very little reward for a lot of risk in this game, usually.
Yeah, it really is. And like I said, if the runner decides to do them, maybe just for fun, but I don't think that it really makes a lot of sense in terms of race strategy.
There's also a few equalizers in this game after the next palace, too.
Yeah. Plus, we've got a best of 3 match here. That's the basis for my argument that you can afford to play safer and maybe the game hurts your opponent somehow and lets you catch up. Because if it doesn't happen, then you didn't misplay it. You've got more chances to have a better run.
Or you just make a sacrifice to the blood god and hope for the best.
That's another way to go. Intentional death there for TGH. It's part of the refilling the magic death warp, because you need 80 magic for Karok, and 80 magic is 5 bars on that out of his 7. So you'll see every player death warp at that spot, whether they're doing a safe route or not.
Just gotta be able to kill Karok. Palace is fairly innocuous for places to really mess up.
Yeah.
It's the town walk to a spell of palaces. See why some people just want to skip it.
See, right here's the game trying to give time back to riiyak, maybe, depending on what kind of fight riiyak gets, but TGH is having a terrible Karok here.
This fight being completely on the game.
I didn't count that one, but it seemed like, for sure, absolutely certain, I can say that less than 50% of the shots actually hit. We had like at least 8 misses. "15 warps." Yeah, that's the way that Link to the Past runners would name it, based on like Ganon fight in the pyramid, the number of Ganon warps. So we're gonna have Riiak's Karok fight coming up, and then after that, or maybe even during it, we're gonna have Teach's attempt at the Eco Key. Yeah, it's gonna be during it. So here's the Eco Key room for Teach. Nails it. Riiak's having a far better fight.
Whoops.
Oh, how many even went off the screen before Karok died? Like 2? 1?
That was sweet. An ego, one of the fastest Karoks I've ever seen. Just pow.
Yep. Strategy. Strategy.
It's a strategic move. Riiak playing that frame.
Alright, so Teach is coming up against a much worse room, perhaps. The falling block room that you need 2 blocks to jump off of to reach that key. See how it's going here. 0 so far in range. Busting him with his head.
Oh!
And there it goes.
Kembe knocking him down.
I think he was intentionally busting that block with his head. There's an object limit in that room, a falling object limit. So if you break one with your head, it should spawn a new one immediately.
Really? That's impressive. Mr. Riiak, but he got Eco Key. 2 for 2.
Ooh,
Yeah,
P-bag.
drop. It's nice to get your magic there, then you can ferry out of the block room instead of taking a whole bunch of other hits down. Ooh, Riiak getting a goal. Oh, that was so sweet, dude! Oh my god!
It just dodged that block by the tiniest amount with just such finesse. Son.
That gets a damn son. Always like that iron knuckle kill coming down after the block run, where you jump up and
yeah. Fantastic kill. I didn't catch it. Did either runner do the jump off the key grab to reset the swing timer, like to break away from the immob, and then do a second jump to save the 10 frames? Yeah, guy. Saving those frames.
Optimize it. Teach really moving around these moggos. He did one upstairs for the block room too. He's pretty on point with his quick turnarounds.
Ooh, Mago kill. That might help on the way back.
As you see, after Riiak's really catching up quick here.
I can't believe it.
A couple bad rooms. That's how big that Karok fight was, honestly.
I honestly, I don't believe he's already made up all that difference.
between the Karok fight and Teach's block room. This game has so many swings.
Tej has got that Mago right at the elevator, and that's
Tej went upstairs first. That's why.
Oh, okay, yeah. There you go.
Wow, did we both miss that?
No, I saw him do it, but I didn't realize that Riiyak didn't.
Oh man.
I think I always went top first. I don't know, so I'm like, I don't remember to pay attention to it. LOL.
I'm not used to top first, so gotta go.
Tej is very low in life, but I don't know if that's gonna be a problem. He's got a magic refill coming up, and he has nothing else that needs to spend it on.
No, unless he decides not to do it.
I don't know why he wouldn't do it. That'd be a silly thing.
It would, but
I don't know.
even fire. Right now, TGH is ahead, but probably by about 6 runs. 7? I don't know what the time is. Let's see when we leave this palace.
Tej needs the kill here. Get over the magic hump. Quick kill for Tej. The one hit really doesn't matter. Magic is almost bottomed out, so that's a big refill.
No, Max. There was a kerfuffle early on with riiyak in the block room of Palace 2. And he had some really terrible luck in the green monster after leaving Palace 3. Kerfuffle? You want me to spell kerfuffle? No. No, it's K-U-R. And there's no L after the F.
Riiyak not quite having the Guma fight that Tej did.
Kurgan Highlander.
But a decent enough fight. And a much smaller refill total. The refill is going to be...
Pretty quick.
What's that? It's just barely over a second, where Tej's refill was, it was over 3 seconds.
Either runner's listening, somebody leave town going left. You know what? That might be like close to the same amount of time. What is it, 5 seconds? Shoot, never mind. I was gonna say it might be a good skip pattern. Start going left out of here to waste time.
That'd be, yeah.
That'd be sweet.
It's probably a good 6 second difference, yeah.
Yeah, it's significant.
Alright, riiyak now taking the levels in Firetown like Tej did. Saving precious seconds off of each fanfare for the level up.
That sounds cool. It sounds like an old school level up.
Yeah, it's a real chilled out level up. Like, yeah, you gotta level up. Good job, guy.
It's probably became one of my favorite parts to run just for the change of music for one.
Riiyak setting up for the slight frame save, leaving this firehouse. Tej missed the first encounter skip just by a little bit.
So these are the equalizers mentioned in Palace 4. In this entire stretch of walk.
Yeah. Yeah, there's many encounters to dodge, forest, slinks, etc. Tej lost by missing the whatever you call it, the river dance now. It's not the river dance, technically. Firetown dance? I don't know. What do you call it?
It's still river dance.
Okay. Yeah, it takes about 10 seconds off of his lead if riiyak hits it. Oh, tries to go for the Lordo walk and no dice. Oh no! Oh, this is fine, right? Oh, gets it. That's what I like to see here. A little catch. Tej just trying to slink it. That's a toughie.
Surrounded by the millions.
Oh, it needs the jar. Needs the refill. Doesn't need it, but it's worth getting.
Oh yeah.
The faster you get it, the more time you're gonna save.
Tej taking everything.
No fire strats.
Jumping trash cans, beating the crap out of him.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that he ended up getting that jar earlier than he meant to, because he would have rather fire strats this room and not get hit a bunch. So more opportunities for riiyak to catch up. Oh boy, that's not great. What's he at? He's got a whole other life left, so it's not so bad. Riiak's setting up here.
Yeah. He saved one in Palace 4 by not taking the first death abuse.
Yeah, let's have a look at riiyak here. Riiak's clean so far. And in, woof, big time save.
So now only two
Cutting
rooms
down.
separating the two players.
Yep, 20 seconds or so. Riiyak gets the refill too, so that's good. Oh, bad luck there, but still far better than it was. Oh, also taking the hit there.
Dang.
Neutral jump.
Everybody tonight.
Top entry.
I was about to comment on that too. What's up with that?
What is people? No, riiyak and Light both did it in the last race that I watched. What's up with that? Why are people doing that? It doesn't matter, y'all.
Don't mess with my mind. I haven't seen one person leave Spell Hut though this tournament with the fairy and the top right. And I'm disappointed.
Light did it and arguably cost them the race.
Oh, no magic?
Well,
yeah, it was like half a second?
Yeah, and Light hit the corner on the way out, so it wasn't a smooth exit.
Oh, wow.
They lost a second on that and lost the race by 5/6 of a second.
Oh, I had no idea that happened to them.
I mean, I didn't tell them. I wasn't gonna tell Light, like, hey, by the way.
So, Light, how do you feel about this reveal? Tune in next week to find out. Everybody ranking these slow poses.
Yeah.
Nothing being done optimally in this town at all.
The judges have gotten really lax. I've never seen anybody score above a 2.
Yeah. They both lost time on it. That's disheartening.
But I mean, negative something out of 10?
Oh yeah. Well, why not? Negative 52 sounds pretty good for Tej, and maybe a minus 39 for riiyak.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds okay.
Still better than playing Battle of Olympus. What would you do if one of these players just loaded up Battle of Olympus for the next race?
I would sit here and commentate on it.
Oh yeah, I'd go to town on how bad Battle of Olympus is.
Oh man, I was so excited the first time I played it.
I'm sure, man. I was looking forward to it, and it was the biggest disappointment.
Tej was only the single encounter. So riiyak gets himself.
See, riiyak's got a chance to go right, but slinks down. What a slick move.
Makes it No encounters.
Riiak's putting in work to keep this race as close as possible. Riiyak has a gold split, by the way, on Palace 5 by 0.6 seconds.
That is PB splits. I would like to go back and watch that Palace now. Maybe he didn't take a hit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that block room. That
block room is
sweet.
very fast.
Oh my god, that turnaround of that block. That needs to be clipped.
Yep. Clip it.
I'll try to remember.
Hot strat. I hate that lag, though. There's nothing you can do about it, though, right?
No, you can't. It seems to be just luck-based. I know it's dependent on when the thing goes off the screen, but sometimes you won't get the big bog down, sometimes you will. Maybe it's the way it bounces or the way you cut it off the screen one way or the other, but I don't think you can control that. I mean, you probably can. Everything's based off of frame, I imagine, some way or the other, but saying you can control that's just absurd. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just talking now.
Yeah. The UI jiggles in that room because because of some technical stuff about how the UI is works. Because the UI doesn't scroll, but the rest of the screen does. It's some trickery, and so when the game lags, it throws off that trickery, and that's why it jiggles. It'll be like basically like it doesn't update on those frames, and it goes haywire. We don't have time to get into V-blank and all the technical things about how NES PPU works. Needless to say, it's terribly interesting. Tej looked like you might be getting a ceiling walk here. Yeah.
Walking on life burns.
Oh, WizCon. Fire strats. Taking a stopping real quick. Okay, going. Being careful here, not gonna get killed. Oh! Yep, Riiak's having a better BGT room. Tink.
Right here, Tink, I think of Spaceballs. Think.
Yeah. Well, Tej was off to a good start, but ride's a little longer.
Rebo! Still, hands down, one of the best bosses in a video game ever.
Yeah, this is a great game. Maybe a slight advantage to Riiak's fight there, but barely. Oh, but misses this. Come on.
A fumble.
I don't know how that happened.
Just to save one cycle. Riiyak as well.
Nice rhythm there. Up, down, up, down, up, down.
You see the Teach do fairy dash out of the palace. Reacted. Rip fairy dash. It's actually faster to cast fairy right after the refill on the gem and then cast fairy again in the next screen. 20-second difference between the two. Into another annoying spot, the Death Valley entrance.
Yeah, the 20 seconds could go anywhere in the next 8 minutes.
Zelda 2 is not really the type of game that once you max out your levels, you're OP going into the end of it.
No, you really kind of need these levels. Which is part of what makes it a little bit frustrating for some players, because the XP, it's just so much XP to grind. Oh, Tej is having a quandary there. Can't decide if that was going to hit him from the side or not. Played it safe and walked into the encounter and came back out. Minimal time loss. Riiyak is heading toward that now. I'm surprised Riiyak didn't try to step right there to avoid. But in this part of the game, when you Max, you put off getting that overworld encounter, and you get it 2 steps later. That just means you're waiting that time for them to appear again to use the skip. So it's a good move to just take it as soon as possible as well.
Always a big proponent in taking them as quick as possible.
Yeah. So Riiyak just got by Max nice and smooth. Didn't even sound like a grind. It sounded like two bounces somehow. Pretty good, fantastic Valley Death up to that one hit there that's a little unexpected. Skipping this, going to want to get the 100 off the red Lizalfos. Teach fairing through this first room. Just gonna blow through the magic, I think. Make every room as easy as possible.
It's probably one of the best things you can do at this point, especially with him having the extra life.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen plenty of people not spend the magic on the fairy there, end up getting hit a bunch, then spend the magic on life and lose the time. So
exactly. Riiyak pulling the same.
Yep, good.
You get through the palace consistently and take a death abuse at the end for your magic.
Yeah, and
won't even have to death abuse. They're both set up, sitting the same XP going in, actually.
Exact same XP.
No, there's 20 seconds. Max being the most technical he can be. Very nice wall for him by Riiyak. His head's tends to be a bit of a jerk every once in a while. Getting out of sync on you. Heading into the Scott Beakular room. You guys jump here into a sweet little block break.
Yeah, here we go. Nice. It's such a cool move. And then here's
Oh, he gets aggressive with them.
the trade. Yeah, that was an aggressive move. Let's lose a little bit of life out of it.
Oh, Teach falling in the hole.
Yikes. Alright, now Riiak's in that room.
This
Have a look.
This is nice and close.
Smooth so far. Getting a different.
Oh, Terminator.
Oh!
Oh, sweet.
Nice
Riiak
move.
with a very nice jump.
Doesn't create himself a hole to fall into, so he makes up a little more time.
I haven't seen these guys spawn super close to the door as much, which is kind of nice. Oh, Peach with a very nice stair climb. Seems early to adjust to the tinkable beam.
Oh, the aggressive yes, nice kill. Yep, and gets the level up right there. A little earlier, Tej is not gonna do it here. He's gonna do it off the Muse, I take it. Last moment, level up.
Law of this game, though, one has to be a drop, so.
Riiak's health is a little bit low. Oh no, the bad jump there. Oh no.
Oh, jumps into the spicy.
Nope, that's not great. That went a little bit off the rails for Riiak there. But that's what you wanted to look like. Alright, got a T-Bird fight for Tej here. Let's have a look here. 2 going up. 2 more.
Taking a hit. Taking more, multiple hits.
Oh, wow. Woo! Doesn't get scared, though, and finishes off T-Bird with a 3-hit combo. Could have been killed, but some bad luck there.
Riiak going to the final drop.
Yep.
Entering T-Bird.
Fight.
1 T-Bird behind.
So unless Dark Link really goes nuts on Tej here, then he'll take the first game. So let's have a look.
Riiak staying with some cool little blocks. Taking some hits.
Not a perfect fight for Tej in the Dark Link fight.
GG.
But a 115.
Wow.
38.
In a race.
Is a good time in a race.
This is an impressive run by both runners.
And Riiak will be barely over 116. Whew.
Yeah, that's so good.
Wow.
It's hard to quantify it to viewers just how close that really is in terms of this game.
Yeah.
We saw Riiak taking some really bad overworld and Alice 2 having to redo an entire room. GG, Riiak.
Yeah. That was a perfect fight of Darklink for Riiak there. Finish off his run. Wow. Yeah, if you hadn't seen the timer or been told, what would you have guessed the Tej's run was? Like, just in a minute range.
Oh, I would have probably... After the walk to Palace 6 from missing the river skip, I was going to say I'd say 76.
Yeah, me
Same as Riiak's time. I'd have gone right around Riiak's time.
Yeah, I didn't... I mean, to see all the little things that went wrong for Tej in that, and still to get a 75, that's pretty wild.
Yeah, that's incredible.
For all the things that went wrong, there's so much that he had done right. So, with that, they're going to take a short break before Game 2, and then Justin, man, is going to take my spot and join you, right?
Yes, indeed. Hi, everyone. Popping in again now that Game 1 is over. We're going to wait on interview until we have finished all games. This is a best of 3 series, so we are doing all games tonight. So TGH taking Game 1. If he takes the next one, then we will be done. And TG will be the winner. If Riiak wins Game 2, then we will have a Game 3. So we're going to switch on over. We're going to go back to the countdown scene. I'm going to do some back-end stuff. You will be able to hear us for a few minutes. And then we'll be back in a little bit for game 2.